As you join us now in the deserts of Colombia, you can see behind me the clone cities have populated this once arid and uninhabitable desert into their own metropolis. They're firing on any non-perfect humans they can see. There's no escape. Run! Run while you still have the chance! Cloning tablets! Bye! Hey dude, how's it hanging? And any good waves lately? We are back at the colonies. They're attacking still. They won't let anyone. They're trapping us in big traps made out of nets. And this is bad. This is what happens when babies go designer. All that's left for me to do is just sweep up, put the chairs on the tables, turn the lights off, lock the doors, and this failed experiment of a world where you can see what really happens when cloning gets out of hand. It's a slippery slope out there. Okay, so just try and remember.
Good evening, and welcome to Skype Day with me, Hannah McGuinness. Today's subject is cloning, and as you can see from this book, cloning is the replication of one or more life forms into an identical genetic structure. Interesting. But what does that actually mean? That's what we're here today to find out.
Cloning in itself is not unethical or even uncommon. Every time someone grows a new plant from a cutting, they are cloning a living organism. When molecular biologists amplify and study a piece of DNA, they are cloning specific genetic material. Neither of these ordinary events are in any way unethical. However, these examples are not major ethical concerns. It is the cloning of animals and humans that has many people worried. The cloning of entire human beings for any reason is unethical. It violates the sanctity of life, held in a variety of religions around the world. It could lead to a designer army, or designer babies, or designer handbags made out of the skin of designer babies. Cloning could reduce the genetic diversity in humans, lowering the disease resistance of the human population as a whole, like in Alabama or inner parts of Maltby. Cancer will be spread easier because we won't have genetic resistance, because we'll all be looking for these perfect genes such as blonde hair, green eyes, blue eyes, brown eyes, pink eyes, red eyes. The last two could lead to some sort of mutant race that will be called the pink eyes. In addition, it could create great strain on the food resources of our already overpopulated planet. For all these reasons, human cloning is the ultimate taboo, being considered unethical, illegal, and undesirable in scientific, political, and religious circles. In conclusion, cloning is not inherently unethical and should be approached with an open mind. Genetically engineered and cloned livestock and crops is not desirable, but it could help feed our overpopulated planet, help feed hundreds of millions of people in Africa, and cloning should never be employed to create a designer army or designer babies, because we are who we are because we are unique. Where designer babies will all make us look like Kate Moss, except with a real nose. The cloning of entire humans in any way, shape or form is inherently unethical, as God can only create life and destroy life in some religions, Cloning organs or body parts for therapeutic or medical purposes is an ethical use of cloning because it allows us to live, rather than to die horribly and painfully in a bloody pile on the floor.
I think I'm a clone now. There's always two of me just hanging around. I think I'm a clone now. 'Cause every chromosome is. Been here for 4 days now. Nothing seems to work. We can't get out of here. We're trapped. If someone finds us, please help us.